Welcome back to Whiskey Wonder Woman. I decided to finish the night with another rye. So we're doing Basil Hayden, which is another line from Jim Beam, just like Knob Creek. So this is actually a 10-year rye I never knew even existed. I just came across it when I went to some convenience store in New York. I got it for $75. I honestly don't know if that is a good price or not. But I thought because it wasn't over $100, I was okay. But I've literally never seen this bottle before. And then I learned, which I never realized, that almost all Basil Haydens are 80 proof. Have you guys ever seen this bottle before? I've literally never seen it before. And the funny part was that when I saw the silver top, I thought it was a fake bottle, like someone filled it with like crap and then tried to resell it. And I almost was still going to buy it because I just wanted to see like if it was actually a fake bottle, but it's actually a real bottle because it has the seal. So we're good, we're good. Basil Hayden's Kentucky Straight Rye Whiskey, a worthy tribute to the high rye mash bill used for our classic bourbon. This rye whiskey is aged 10 years, creating a slightly spicy yet approachable rye that achieves an elegant and complex taste profile. And I like from one of my first Basil Haydens that I did, I put it on my stand. Maybe I'll get to put this one on here too. Crafted with care, this rye whiskey opens up with notes of approachable. Oh wait, there's tasting notes. Okay, I'm not going to read the tasting notes because I want to try it blind first. Do people even like keep these things? It's not coming off. This one's stuck. All right. Okay, this is not duct tape. Okay, there we go. Got it off. Oh, that hurt, but here we are. Now look at that color. It's super light and golden compared to the last rye we did. And like it's more watery, but it is 10 years old, guys. Alrighty, let's see if I can smell anything. Smells good. It's lighter, but the aromas are still there. It's not as strong as the higher proof rye that I just did, but the notes are definitely still present. So it is fragrant. I am getting like a hint of spice. I am definitely getting the rye. I am getting some caramel. I'm getting either cedarwood or tobacco. It's more cloves. There's like a spice that is just like so fragrant. I really can't tell because it's fragrant, but it's also light, that it's not impactful enough for me to kind of analyze the notes well. Because I'm like putting my nose so deep into it, and that's why I ended up spilling. I think it's cedarwood. It still smells good. It's just not giving enough for me to really figure out the real notes. I am getting some grain, and I wonder if there's like barley in it. I can't figure it out, but the rye is definitely there. Okay, let me go in for the taste. Cheers. For 80 proof, that was spicy, tasty. That was actually pretty good. I will say that it was a little light in flavor, but it was still flavorful. I think it's lacking sweetness, or maybe it's too light for me to really taste the sweetness. And I think it's coming from some spice or either char. Let me look at the notes in the back now. All right, crafted with care, this rye whiskey opens up with notes of approachable spice, surprisingly sweet vanilla, complemented by oak and subtle caramel. Faint tobacco. Did I mention tobacco? I feel like I mentioned it somewhere. Lingers on the finish with hints of warm cinnamon. Bottled at 80 proof. This light yet flavorful rye, that is exactly what I said in the beginning, is sure to please any palate. Pretty spot on. I didn't get the tobacco on the finish. Bitterness towards the end, but it's not really resonating as tobacco. So let me do that one more time. Well, the finish for me, it's not dry. I will say that it's oily. It's bitter. It's lingering. I can say that it does resemble tobacco in some ways, but I wouldn't say that it was tobacco. I would just say that it was like a bitter finish. I would probably say that it was like more like Earl Grey and clove, honestly, which is not too far off. I think why I would say Earl Grey is because it's so light in flavor. Every note I want to say, it's like I'm taking it down a level. So when I want to say that it is spicy, it's not as spicy. When I said there was some charness, there was some spiciness, I really didn't say that it was oaky because it felt too toned. I said there was a little bit of sweetness, there was a little bit of vanilla, but I didn't say it was like a burst of caramel. So it just felt like everything was just like under the mark, but still impactful in flavor in some ways. And I just think that the age carried this rye forward, honestly. If it wasn't for the age, I think this rye would struggle a little bit, to be honest with you, at its proof. But with that being said, this 10-year Basil Hayden, which I really don't know how old the other Basil Haydens are, maybe like 4 to 6 years old. I have no idea. This is actually pretty good, and I paid $75 for it, which for the flavors, disappointing that I paid $75. However, for a Basil Hayden at 10 years old, I think it's acceptable. And I've literally never seen this bottle before, and I don't think I will see it again, to be honest with you. I think I'm okay spending that money, and I'm not too disappointed in the bottle. I think that I will still enjoy the bottle knowing that it's probably one of the better Basil Haydens that I've had. Actually, this is the second Basil Hayden that I've had, to be honest with you. So this is honestly setting the bar for all the other Basil Haydens at 80 proof. With that being said, let me know what you think in the comments. Also, let me know what's your favorite Basil Hayden flavor, because there's so many on the shelf. I just don't want to spend all the money trying different ones. Just tell me which one is the best one so I could buy it. Because I'm noticing, I don't know if you guys noticed in the past few months, bourbon has been getting more expensive. In Virginia, they dropped the allocated system, which I don't think it's really dropped, to be honest with you, because I have yet to find any bottles on the shelves. I did find a baby Blanton's and a regular Blanton's. That little baby up there. That little baby up there. That was $40, which was, I don't remember it being $40, and the regular size was like $71, $72. If you're gonna So I don't know. I could go on about it. I just don't understand why they dropped the allocation, but now the prices went up. So I've just noticed an increase of prices in whiskey and bourbon overall. So I'm trying to be mindful of the spending because I'm buying a lot of bourbon, I'm buying a lot of whiskey. I always try to look for them on sale, honestly. Sometimes there are good sales, sometimes they're $5 off, $3 off, sometimes you'll get a good $10 off. But yeah, the prices are going up. Ooh, the rye's getting to me. I will end the video and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, and let me know what you're drinking tonight. Good night.